superhero in me.
Halo guys, kembali lagi dengan Syaki Gaming. Dan seperti biasa, kita akan melanjutkan permainan kita di Hogwarts Legacy. Sebelum kita memulai permainannya, bagi kalian yang belum subscribe, silahkan subscribe guys. Dan jangan lupa klik tombol like, tinggalkan komentar, dan juga bantu share-nya ya guys ya. Oke, kalau begitu langsung saja kita ke gameplaynya. Jangan lupa subscribe, like, dan komen. Oke guys, jadi video sebelumnya kita itu setaknya di sini ya. Tuh, jadi kita nggak bisa akhir tarik ini. Kemarin kita agak lama di sini ya. Ternyata gini guys caranya guys. Jadi jauh juga ya pokoknya. Nah, ini kita tarik gini dulu. Nah, oke, sekarang kita ini naik sini. Oke, nah, habis itu kita langsung tarik aja nih. Tuh. Hop. Nah, kemarin muter dibuatnya ya. Apa coba maksudnya ya? Oke. Oke, kita lanjutkan misi kita guys. Apakah trial ini kita bisa selesaikan? Ada lumayan. Ini kayak dunia cermin ya, muter guys. Wah, pintunya kebuka.
Revelio.
Apalagi tuh? Waduh. Nambah 5 guys, langsung guys. Apakah sepertinya musuhnya lebih sadis di sini ya?
Don't like the look of this. Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Aduh. Wow.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Hampir.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Aduh, kena.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Waduh, kena lagi. Nggak lihat dia loncat
Expelliarmus.
Nih, mati satu nih. Wow.
Incendio. Confringo.
Oke. Trials. Waduh, tambahnya gede dong. Wow.
Expelliarmus.
Waduh, astaga, langsung.
Confringo, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Confringo,
Wow, panjang tebel darahnya ya.
Incendio.
kena lagi dong.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Astaga. Itu pakai ini ya, jangan-jangan ya.
Expelliarmus.
Wow.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Astaga. Oh. Oh. Aduh. Aduh saya. Oh. Astaga.
Confringo.
Oh. Aduh. Sakit cuy. Kalah cuy dia cuy. Wow, berapa potion kita pakai ya untuk ngalahin dia ya? Berapa kali kita nge-heal ya?
What a relief.
Tapi kayaknya tadi guys, bola-bolanya tadi itu harus sesuai dengan warnanya kita pakai skill kita ya.
Another pensive.
Itu dong. Penuh. Pasti penuh. Oke. Alah. Masih yang rendah juga ya. Oke, sekarang ingatan apa lagi di sini ya? Itu dia airnya guys. Ini si yang cewek kemarin itu ya guys ya.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Maju.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
Udah
That's
gede
going
ya.
to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts
Udah
Professor.
gede dia guys.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Topi penyihir.
Another memory.
Pasif enter
Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Oke, kita masuk. Oh, udah langsung balik ke sini ya. Profesor, lihat topi yang saya pakai. Wow, muncul Profesor.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well.
Very well.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Aduh, next
Before
trial
you
kita
proceed,
guys.
I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to
Ranrock.
start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Jangan lupa
Before you go,
pelajaran.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Wow, dunia magic penuh dengan misteri. Banyak sekali ya misterinya ya. Apalagi nih? Pagi yang cerah di Hogwarts. Waduh. Tampilan kita berubah terus ya sepanjang waktu. Oke, sekarang kita terus komplit Percival Rackham Trial ya, trial pertama ya gitu ya. Sekarang kita ada misi apa? Prepare for your search for the final keeper. Banyak sekali ya. Wingardium Leviosa. Beda ya dengan Leviosa biasa ya. Levioso gitu ya. Banyak yang harus kita cari ya. Sepertinya harus satu-satu kita cari, guys. Oke, kita coba dari sini aja dulu. Karena misi utamanya belum kebuka, jadi kita ke sini dulu, guys. Go to summon the cardboard. Map. Jauhnya. Ini apa nih? Ada dong misinya. Ada nih, belum kebuka aja, guys. Reward Alohomara. Ini apa nih? Bis class. Kita ke bis class dulu, guys. Bis class. Mana ini ya? Oke, di sini dong. Wah, dekat banget ya. Bis class. Apakah kita menangkap hewan bis?
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Oke. Bis class. Oh, kelasnya udah jalan aja. Begin.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
I see you've already met some of the many
Kita harus
beasts we
simak, guys,
studied
ya.
in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm
Hello,
Poppy.
Poppy.
Sweeting.
Poppy Sweeting.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Okay.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Oh. Kita pindahin kemana ya? Yang dulu aja dulu.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Ayo bikin makanannya ada lagi ya. Oke.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
Si Gerard.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
Select
And
another
please,
beast.
do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The
Oke,
measles are over here.
apalagi kita pelajarin ini ya. Itu yang hewan yang agak buas ya.
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Nah lo.
Stupid thing.
Oh, apa dia, guys? Mau nyabut kubis ya
What
kah?
in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her
Tampilan kita.
name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Wah, nggak lihat tuh tampang udah ini serem gitu ya kacamata kita. Ih.
Let's go.
Wih, nggak ngigit ya.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class.
Oke.
Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly.
Brush,
Thank you for your
conditioner,
help.
and feed. Oke.
Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Kasih makan. Oh, makanannya
The
terbang dong.
measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Oke, ada apa nyari kita?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Enjoy.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Oke, sekarang
Hey, over here.
apa
Come on.
lagi? Oke.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
In the
forest.
Okay.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Oke, go with Poppy. Ayo Poppy lari
I
ya.
wouldn't take just anyone there.
Ya cepat.
In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy,
Lumayan,
where are
lumayan.
you taking me?
It really is much
Lumayan,
better if I just
lumayan.
show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there.
Oke.
It's just ahead.
Mana kita diajak si Poppy nih ya? Stop. Oke, udah sampai kayaknya guys.
Stand back.
Bisa siul juga ya. Ini apa ya namanya? Aduh. Ini yang kayak di Harry Potter juga nih, ada kan ini peliharaannya situ.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Oke, salam dulu, salam. Oke, salam dulu kan. Nah, nunduk lagi. Oh, kurang nunduk kau itu.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like.
Oke.
I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her
Oh,
pasties, tell
digosok-gosok.
her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful
terbang.
busybody.
Habisin. Nah. Hey, dapat teman baru kita, guys.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds...
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
Okay.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oke. Quest complete. Bis kelasnya udah selesai, guys. Bis kelas udah selesai dan lanjut kita coba cek dulu bentar. Questnya ada yang masih terkunci, guys. The pulso. Oh, kita harus ngambil di pulso dulu ya. Di pulso itu di mana tadi? Ah, ini nih. Bukan. Mana ya? Oh, ini, guys. Mana ya? Ini kan? Oh, kita harus ngambil ini dulu, guys, baru bisa ke sini. Oke, tapi kita ke sini dulu aja dulu. Alohomora. Oke. Gimana posisinya? Buset, jauh ya. Kita untuk dapat skill Alohomora nih, guys. Nah, skill apa itu ya? Spell.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oke, kita ke atas sini. Kok di sini ya? Oh, ngomong sama orang ini.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Oh, nunggu malam kita ya untuk melihat statu tadi ya. Berubah. Kalau malam dia berubah, guys.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Apa itu demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad.
Oh, orang Korea ni ya.
Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name.
Tiba-tiba.
Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Oke, Alahomora. Oke, sini ya. Alahomora untuk buka kunci, guys. Use advocal. Oke, kita cek.
Alahomora.
Oh. Nah, lo apa nih ya? Yuk, Terus apa nih? Gimana, coy? Aduh. Move green spark. Move red spark. Oke, diputer-puter aja pokoknya guys. Mana dong? Waduh, tadi udah muter dong padahal. Mana dong? Bingung guys. Bentar guys. Jadi kotak katuk bolak-balik aja ya. Nanti kita coba lagi ya guys ya.
Charm, so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Oke. Bentar kita ubah dulu guys. Ini ganti dong. Ini ganti apa ya? Ini aja deh. Oke, kita ngilang dulu guys. Oke. Pokoknya jangan sampai ketahuan ya. Di atas.
Revelio.
Belum ada. Wah, ada orang tuh di atas tuh. Ketahuan.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of common cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and
Okay. Try again. Kita diminta ngambil yang patung tadi ya. Oke. Bedroom guys. Ada surat. Ambil dulu. Kita baca lain waktu kita baca. Itu kayaknya di atas ya. Oke. Gimana cara menghindarinya ya? Use to lose.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year? Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes, well.
Oke. Kalau menurut petanya memang ke atas ya. Ke atas guys.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Wow, nganlok lagi, nganlok lagi. Ayo dong. Aduh. Aduh, tadi udah puter guys. Sekarang satunya ya. Mana? Nah, sini. Waduh. Oke, kebuka ya pelan. Jadi gitu ya, ada posisinya guys. Tinggal kita bolak-balik aja.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so competent if the ministry would... One of those goblins comes near me, I'll come to you. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Goblin Rebellion. My master's superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
Atas lagi ya. Ke atas lagi guys. Ngendap kayak maling ini ya.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Duh, gimana nih?
The headmaster, you're clearly up to no good.
Ulang dari mana nih guys? Ulang dari mana nih posisinya? Ulang dari awal kah? Jangan ulang dari awal nih. Astaga, ulang dari awal. Aduh, Confringo. Oke, pelan-pelan guys. Pelan-pelan, masa ketahuan lagi dong. Hilang dong profesor tadi, pergi udah. Udah hilang guys. Mana nih?
Revelio.
Dapat ini malah. Cari dia guys.
Revelio.
Aduh, dia jadi siaga dong, gak kita. Pergi kau dari situ. Bentar. Ada sesuatu ya kita tuh ya, kalau nggak salah. Apa ya? Tangis. Bentar guys, kita coba susun dulu guys ya. Kita pakai ini aja nih. Oke, sekarang kita pakai ke sini. Udah pergi ke atas dia malah.
Revelio.
Pergi ke atas ya guys.
How nice to see you, my young friend. No students in the
Astaga.
hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no.
Aduh.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best.
Dapat dong, dapat dong. Untung aja ya.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not.
Oke, selamat guys. Oke, selamat, selamat. Langsung turun guys. Anjay ini. Ada ini.
Revenue.
Oh, ke bawah lagi dong. Kok gitu ya tadi pintunya? Kok kunci ya? Di bawah lagi dah.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
I've keep looking.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Return to Dominguez Moon.
I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Oke, quest complete. Caretaker Lunar Lemon. Oke, dan sekarang misi kita tinggal mana quest. Nih guys, masih belum kebuka, kita harus ngambil depulso dulu ya. Kesini dulu ya guys. Oke guys, cukup sekian dulu video kali ini. Kita akan melanjutkan di next video. Jangan lupa bantu like, komennya juga tinggalkan, dan share, dan jangan lupa subscribe. Oke guys, sampai jumpa di next video. See you. Bye bye.